Plenty people for section, they are looking for attention. Oh Lord, girl, I'm not here to the confuse me. Girl, I'm only here to the convince me.
I got it, sing, I bet. I got it. Over
50% of a farm, you don't, during the harvest, you cannot get the yield of somebody who fertilized 100% of the farm. So you cannot abandon the women and only promote the men. And in most cases, the women are even a little more in population than the men. So I have to thank Induka for this because it will encourage younger girls to emulate these great women that have so much. So I thank you, and for my award, I also appreciate it. I always say that it's better you receive an award after.
It's a brand new bounce, my people. This a new dimension. No, they do your.
Once again. So these are some of the perks of being the governor. You can only come on stage twice. But this one is indeed an honor, a rare one. When you come out to give award of a lifetime to your elder brother, one of your mentors, one of the people that made banking industry.
So guys, welcome to part 2 of Arise Gala Night for women making impact. Here we have Dr. Nduka Obiebena dishing out instructions. Dr. Nduka is known as the Duke, and the person you saw him with is Mrs. Kate Issa. I am pretty sure most of you recognize her. Her daughter got married, I think last month or in February. She had a really big wedding, married an Onitsha guy, but the Mrs. Kate is Igbo but married to a Kogi guy, and guess what? Her daughter got married to an Igbo man. So here we have Mrs. Kate Issa with her daughter Aisha. So here we have Mrs. FolaShade Okoya taking pictures, and also, you know, this was shortly after she arrived, greeting people, exchanging pleasantries with people. One thing you will never take away from Mrs. Shade Okoya is how respectful she is. Guys, did you see what just happened? Someone wanted to take the award. Shade's son said, I beg. Okay, this was after she received her award. I guess these people were greeting her. The woman is so respectful and very calm. Almost some people in her shoes. Let me not talk, but she's such a calm person. When she's hosting events, you see her greeting, going around to ensure everybody's fine. And she is always ready to take pictures. That's another thing I love about her, the fact that she's ever willing to pose for photographs. Guys, to be very honest, this Mrs. Margaret or Chala, I have never heard of her until this award though. They say she'll be better police officer. You know, since after that NSAS October 2020, nothing concerns me with Nigeria like that though. So here we have a cross section of some of the awardees looking dapper with their family members. How many people do you know on this table? This table. The table, tight, no be small though. Of course, this is Joyce Jacob, who is married to Ozina and Modo's brother, that guy there. That's her husband. I can see Miss Ruth Osime. I can see, of course, the lady of the hour, gorgeous Natasha Akpoti Udwara. And who do we have here? Oji Okpe. On my dream where she married the owner of Arise TV. Feel like say malaria don't they come, my people. Not be saying that clear eye. Now malaria. So I wonder why they are laughing. The video has no audio. So my people, apologies. I don't know what made these people laugh, but guys, peep the quality of people at this event. You would notice that the audio is so audible because people aren't even talking like that, and you would also notice that even where you saw people trying to talk, you would know that they were being very hush hush. Unlike the other event I covered the other day, that Ibuka was basically begging them to pay attention. My people, levels deal. When you're dealing with people who are refined, the difference is always clear. And yes, sadly, on the ban in a member too much na occasion. Achomiji beke soya maka ndiro. So guys, what I just said, you guys don't need to know. So here we have Chief Mrs. FolaShade Okoya and her husband Okoya. I love how she loves this man so much, and you can also tell that she takes good care of him. Yes, and people who know them also confirmed that she always ensures that the man is well cared for. I guess that's why the man is in love with her. Yeah, she really cares for him. We have Shade and some Okoyas. Yes, this gorgeous lady, I cannot remember her name, but I know she is definitely an Okoya. So guys, as much as I didn't watch the live show, like I didn't watch the live event, but it looks like the chairman of this day wasn't as intrusive as he was during the Arise Awards or something. There was an award that held some time ago where they gave awards to various politicians, and I remember somebody complained in the comment section that the MD of Arise was almost like doing the job of the MC, because he would take the microphone after every announcement, he would take and say his own thing. But looks like this time was a bit different, because so far I haven't seen, I don't think he even came on stage at any point. Like I even thought he wasn't at this event. So if I don't know if it's because it's it was more, the event was more about women, but whichever way, I hope he really took corrections. Yeah, because people really complained about how he did not let the masters of ceremonies do their job. But it may seem as though Arise News pays her staff, or rather Arise this day pay their staff so well, because I've noticed that their staff have lasted, most of their staff have lasted like for years with them. Like Miss Ruth Osime, like it's not that I say Miss Ruth Osime in this day style, she has been with the establishment for over 20 years. You know, one thing social media people are good at doing is ruining beautiful relationships. Like this video was posted and a lot of people were like, why is Miss Ruth Osime frowning? She's a bad belle, she behaves like an abiru, and she's a hater. I was like, gosh, mind you, Miss Ruth Osime and Lady Nkiru have been friends for well over 20 years. Like, God, people, the same way a lot of people have been saying Chioma Goodhair should stop following Prissy Ojo and her husband all over the place. Chioma Goodhair should focus on her marriage, or should leave Prissy to focus on her marriage. The fact that she made their relationship happen does not mean that she must always go with her everywhere. And to be very honest, I just feel bad, because Chioma is human, and if she sees that, she's going to feel the type of way. But why do people always have opinions about friendships, relationships that they don't know? about. Because okay, look at Chioma good hair now. People, that's why a lot of people will write to agony columns. Oh, I'm about to leave my husband, I don't know where to go, my parents said I should not come. Of course your parents will say you should not come, and you don't have friends. Because the moment most of you marry is as if your brain, like, usually you just through your sense of reasoning, you do away with your friends, do away with your family members, and when the man starts showing you premium shaggy, you will now run to social media anonymous. Please, who can accommodate me in Ibadan? Most times I wonder, did you drop from the sky? That's why the last thing I'll do is to offer help to such people, because it shows you're not a good person. What happened to your friends? What happened to your relatives? Like, marriage does not mean you should discard your friends. It's a very wrong way to reason. Recently, when my friend's marriage ended, initially her sisters were not even ready to house her. Her sister was not ready. Her sister was like, no, you have to go fix your union. And I already told her, come to my house. I bought her flight tickets and told her, come and stay in my house. That's where you're going to stay. Luckily for her, her sisters later saw reasons. I was like, okay, well, they even offered, no, let her come to your house. I was like, that was already, I was ready to house her. I was not even interested in her sister's opinions, because most times your family members may come around much later, but you just need that friend. Sometimes it's even easier for your friends to get your points than your family members, especially if your family members are highly patriarchal. Because okay, imagine if your family members are very, their reasoning is so myopic, and you're like, okay, this man, he's a narcissist. The next thing says, which one is narcissist? Does he beat you? No. Don't he give you food? No. Oh, why you not stay there now? But people don't know that emotional abuse can also kill. Let me not even go into that, but I've just noticed that it's very common in Nigeria, especially people from the east. The moment they get married, I can count how many of my married friends I'm still friends with. The few ones that have remained my friends, they know waiting that they gain. It's a very beautiful relationship, and I appreciate them, because that friendship is still there. If God forbid they have a need tomorrow, I say, I'll tell them, come and stay in my house. I can feed them, get them a house for make sure they are very okay. But you see those ones where immediately they married, they'll start acting weird. Omo, if you come to me, if you even message me, I go read them, I no go reply you. Yes, so that is how I am. I usually stand on business. When it comes to, I don't do sentiment too. So if you marry and feel that okay, your world is complete, your husband is your best friend, your husband is your everything, you know him more than you, more happy birthday to you. I'm happy for you. I know they even bother, because even some of these married people are very boring. You can hardly have conversations with them without, it's always about their husbands, their children, and truth is, not every time someone is in the mood for that discussion. So the truth is, like I said, social media has they just know how to ruin beautiful things. Look at AY's wife and Alex that had a beautiful relationship. Alex is sleeping with AY's, Alex is doing this. Now the friendship is nowhere to be found. I don't know what happened to that relationship. Alex did not even wish that woman happy birthday on social media. Alex did not attend her mother's funeral, which is very unlike Alex. That day Alex was in Enugu having the fun of her life, posting on social media. She did not even say, okay, let me just map out. She was just doing her thing. At the end of the day, the media ruined that friendship. Now they have come, oh, Ruth Osime, why is her face this? Why is she how is it your business if she's frowning? That's probably the way she is. They've been friends for so long. So you're not to tell, I don't tire. Please, I've said a lot, guys. People just need to do better, because you all cannot go about ruining people's relationships and saying things you're not sure of. Now is Chioma good here? Oh, Chioma should let Prissy. You don't know if it's Prissy that even told Chioma, oh, please come and take us around Lagos, because the Prissy herself is a boring person. It's not even been long. She schooled abroad. I think she schooled in Turkey. It's not even been long. It's not up to 3 years. She finished school and came to Lagos. So she does not even know Lagos so well. If Prissy is to spend to take her husband out for the next 2 to 3 weeks before their wedding, don't you know the man may get bored? It's possible she even told Chioma, oh, Chioma, please, or Chioma wants to reciprocate the man's hospitality when she traveled to Tanzania. But no, Chioma is single, so she wants to sleep with the guy. No, all these things, social media people are so annoying. And the fact that sometimes people allow these people, get into their head. Of course, I don't blame them. It's not everybody that is very strong-willed. It's not everybody that knows what he or she wants. So at the end of the day, these talks have a way of ruining things. Like, leave people alone. If not for Rita Dominic's maturity, it wasn't up to 3 months after her wedding. Edo wants to sleep with her husband. Uche Jumbo wants to sleep with Rita Dominic's husband. And I love that they paid no heed to that talk. It was just lover. People would just stand and be lying up and down. I beg, I think I'm done.